Hello and good day. My name is Azra Izzi Anis binti Azlin. I will start off with introduction for our group video presentation. The chosen title is The Effect of Coronavirus Pandemic to Malaysia Tourism Industry. Here is the list of the names of our group members. So, the main objective of our group video presentation and also the report that has been submitted is to identify the effect COVID-19 has been brought to our country's tourism industry in many aspects such as tourist arrivals, incomes, employees' future, the actions taken by the government, and also what will happen to the Malaysia in the next few years. The methods that we use to complete this investigation is by doing researches on statistics, obtaining and also collection information through official websites or portal that being provided by government, reading news, articles, and also reading some theses. First and foremost, as we all know, this COVID-19 outbreak started from China, and the first case that detected in Malaysia is around January 2020 from Chinese tourists that came in close contact with positive patient from Singapore. The first case detected by Malaysian is around March 2020, and ever since that, it has become worsened and serious day by day. It is all because of our carelessness, our lack of knowledge and also awareness. No one will expecting that this disease will bring so much consequences that happening until today. So, this is why we choose tourism industry as our title, because of a clear damage and extreme downfall that can be seen and proven. COVID-19 also has created a problem chain in the industry. For example, the borders between countries are closed to prevent people from traveling and spread the disease. Next, flights to everywhere are getting cancelled that lead to high rate of hotel booking cancellations. Lastly, tourist attractions are closed because lack of visitors. As you can see, this involves a lot of people and income behind them. Based on my tourism data, there is around 64% of decrease of tourist arrivals to Malaysia compared to last year in the first quarter, which is January until June. Based on Malaysia Association of Hotel data, they experienced around billions Malaysia ringgit loss due to sudden hotel booking cancellations. Other than that, governments also have conducted variety of NCOs from time to time to fit the situation that affect directly to this industry. It is because no one will know when will happen to the next few years, when will this thing stop and lead to the unclear and unstable future of the industry itself. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Nurul Saada binti Zabidi. During the COVID outbreak in 2019 and 2020, a survey has done by the Eventual Travel Trade Association, which 84 responds negative outlook on their business prospect. It is reported that the drastic escalation in tour cancellation due to travel restriction and the fear of the outbreak itself, as is shown on Figure X, the cancellation leads to the loss of revenue. It also reported that the reason for the cancellation were driven from consumer hesitancy to travel at 45%, 23% due to travel restriction and lockdown that was being imposed. Tourism played a key role in Malaysia's economy, with almost 50% of Malaysia as portrayed in surveys reflecting only travel. The effect of coronavirus on Malaysian tourism industry will rely on how coronavirus spread across Singapore rather than on China, as tourists from Singapore are around 39% highest, while the tourists from China are about 12% low. Currently, human-to-human coronavirus transmission is in most countries is higher, which already leads to tour cancellation, thus resulting the dropping in tourist arrival in Malaysia. Due to Malaysia lockdown and travel restriction, Tourism, Arts and Culture Ministry has decided to cancel the ongoing Visit Malaysia 2020. The whole section of newest shopping centre, which with restaurants that focus on the Chinese visitor, are now lifeless. The hospitality, entertainment and tourism industry have suffered a lot from outbreak. The Malaysian Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, MOTAC, recognized that the tourism industry could suffer possible harm from coronavirus outbreak. It set up a tourism recovery committee to combat the coronavirus concern on health and safety in tourists and to identify new ways to draw new markets of visitors to mitigate China's decline in tourism, especially to states that receive the highest number of Chinese market. The Sabah received 598,566 Chinese tourists in 2019 alone, which accounted for 4% of the state's international arrival. However, on January 30, 2020, the state government suspended all scheduled and chartered flights from China to Sabah on a temporary basis until the solution has improved. Indirectly, it has affected the TNT business in the States. That is all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Noaini Zulkarnain, and my part is to explain the impact event management businesses in COVID-19. As you guys know, COVID-19 is not just in Malaysia but around the world. But in Malaysia, the event business has suffered just like the rest of the services businesses. That leads to thousands of ringgit that you lose because of the cancellation. Example event that cancel in bigger scale is actually Olympics. This is because the limitation of global vaccine is rolled out and the rising cost of hosting the game itself. Other than that, you can see wedding, convocation, birthday party need to be postponed because of the significant reunion, either the business or the individual purpose, as they are major virus transmission. This is due to the nature of the business that require a person to close proximity with each other. This makes harder for a business to make their recovery plan. And I will show you the graph that the last option of a business can do is actually letting go their staff. Will increase the employment rate in Malaysia that have been proven at the point of April 2020. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Jamila. For impact on hotel industry, as this COVID-19 continues to spread, the whole tourism industry is hurting, especially the hotel industry. According to Malaysia Association of Hotel (MAH), about 15% of the hotel in Malaysia may have to shut down their operation due to COVID-19 pandemic. Besides, a total of 193,057 hotel room booking during the period from January until March 2020 had been cancelled, which caused a loss of revenue amounting to 7569202 ringgit. The loss was directly attributed to the outbreak of COVID-19. On the other hand, a sample size of 56299 employees in the hotel sector, 4% people were laid off. 9773 70% was asked to take unpaid leave, and 50549% received pay cuts by referring to this figure. By comparing the year 2019, we can highlight that the occupancy expected for the same period of March 18 to 31, 2020 translate into a loss of over 500 million in revenue. Overall, the hoteliers are estimated to lose a whopping 3.3 billion in room revenue alone from January until June 2020. For impact on airline industry, 95% of tour to Malaysia from January to April 2020 have been cancelled, including the large number of tourists that come from China were banned from travelling outside of their own country. Malaysian Airlines perhaps has asked its employees to take voluntary unpaid leave as it tries to cope with the financial impact of COVID-19. Furthermore, Malaysian Airlines is offering all 13,000 employees the option of taking 3 months of unpaid leave or 5 days of unpaid leave per month for 3 months beginning in April 2020. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Yusuf Muhammad Maroof, and I wrote the conclusion for the report about how COVID-19 affected the tourism industry and in Malaysia, which in turn affected the economy and GDP along with the annual income. The effect of COVID-19 on the economy of Malaysia was drastic and suffered completely. It also affected all aspects of the tourism business, such as accommodation and airlines, since there was no people residing in hotels and no people coming in or out of the country due to the pandemic. Because there was no money or income coming into all the businesses regarding the tourism industry, such as accommodation and airlines and hotel management companies and tour agents, people were let go and lost their jobs. This caused unemployment rates to drastically increase. Because of how COVID-19 was affecting countless people every day, the Malaysian government implemented the Movement Control Order, or rather known as the MCO. This prohibited people from leaving their homes and all non-essential workers to shut down their businesses to further prevent the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The losses recorded along with the unemployment had a huge effect on the Malaysian economy, which have left many to wonder if Malaysia will recuperate. I hope that the economy in Malaysia and the whole world can come back from this drastic and unfortunate effect of COVID-19, and that everything can return to normal, but this is hard work and requires the contribution of every member of society. I hope we can all go back to normal.
First question. What are not types of MCO? Second question. To help all hotels, among the key proposals presented by MAH include reduction of employers' contribution to EPF, extending the discount for water, increasing discount for electricity to 30%, waiver of quick rent and assessment for tourism properties, and also a monthly payroll subsidy for employees earning RM2,000 and below. Third question. Do the Malaysian Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture set up a tourism recovery committee to identify new ways to draw new markets of visitors to mitigate China's decline in tourism? Fourth question. What caused unemployment rates to skyrocket? Fifth question. What is the option that company when having economy problem during MCO?